Hi guys, hello and welcome back to the kitchen. Today we're going to be making a very simple dish that's actually going to use what we did yesterday from the marinara sauce. We're going to make a very easy prawn cocktail. So I'm going to scoot the camera over and we're going to get started. I've got all the stuff here so I can show you how to put it to use. Prawn cocktail should be presented well and garnished with paprika. So let's just crack on. So the first thing you've got to do is to get the lettuce onto your plate. This doesn't take long to make, it's actually very, very easy. So we're just using iceberg lettuce, and the reason we're using iceberg lettuce is because in fact it's nice and crisp. Now I can get it. If you wanted to make it a little bit better, what you do is soak it in water for 20 minutes, ice cold water. Makes it a whole lot better. Just flake it apart. That's what you want. You want it to be nice and flaky, nice and crisp. You hear that? It's nice and crisp. Which is what you want. That's the sound that you want when you bite into it. You're going to want that nice crisp sound. The thing is, be generous with it. Don't be stingy with your lettuce. You know, it's not the most expensive ingredient. So what you're actually doing is you're layering the plate with your lettuce. So that's kind of what you want. You want to layer the plate with the iceberg lettuce. So it's like a bed for your prawns. Now I'm using pre-cooked prawns already. I bought these from Tesco, and they're just cooked prawns, cold water prawns, cooked and peeled already. So you know it saves you going to the hassle of actually cooking your own ones. So then we're going to put in our pot, and we're going to use a serrated knife. And the reason we're using a serrated knife is because it's going to cut through it easier without bruising it. And that's the thought, you know, we don't want to bruise the food. So the first thing you do is take the top off. You can see it cuts through nicely without bruising it. And then cut it in half. Then add to the top. And just dot them around. You don't need to be too fancy with it. Mix up. You want to make it look pretty, so you remember you've got your prawns to go in as well. I think maybe one more should do this. Also, tomatoes gives it a nice colour as well. I've got that nice bright green colour, which does give it that. So I think that'll do us. Now we're going to do our sauce, which I showed you how to do yesterday. I'm going to show you again. 2 tablespoons, if I don't split it over, 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup. 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. This time I'm actually using light mayonnaise. and then everything. And then you're just going to want to mix that through, like so. So like so. Mix. You should start to get this pink colour, very dark pink colour like that. That's what you want. Now you could use that on its own, or you could do it that way. Why do it that way when you can do it another way? Alright. I've got our lemon. Roll in your hand firmly for about 15 to 30 seconds, and what that does is it bursts the lemon in the inside, giving you more juice. Now we're going to save this for the lemon because we're actually going to use that for a bit of garnish. If there's any seeds just popping out, just take them out, like so. And just squeeze a little bit of lemon juice, not too much, maybe about a teaspoon of lemon juice. And mix that through, and that's going to give us the sweetness in the sauce that we're looking for. And then we've got our teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. It's going to give it a little bit of a kick, to be quite rich. And mix that through, and that what you see is that might actually darken up the sauce. And then for the last touch, which is my favourite part, is the paprika, which is a spice that is taken from dried peppers, such as chili pepper. Typically known for Hungarian food, but actually used over many different kind of cuisines and can be used in a lot of things. It's brilliant for giving colour to food. So that is our sauce. Now what we're going to do is we're going to coat our prawns, and then we're going to add that onto the dish, and then we're going to garnish it. So now the amount of prawns is up to you. I'm not actually using too much. I'm just using, and the smell, very nice. You've got a nice smell to it. And just coat the prawns, just move them about in the sauce. Get them nice and coated, and then you're going to lift them out of the sauce onto the plate. So that, as you can see, we've coated our prawns, and just lift with a spoon and just lay into the middle, like so. And I will get a close up of this so you can see it. I know the laptop's not exactly positioned in the best place. And don't be stingy with it, if you're doing this for people that are coming round, you don't want a plate of lettuce with a prawn in it, you want to give them something to look at. As you see, I've used pretty much all of our sauce. So I'm actually going to take this over here now. Just clean the plate. And now I'm going to cut. I have a little bit of bread, which I'm going to cut into 4 triangles. They're going to be set just here like that. They're going to be set just like that, just like so, on the plate. And then with the lemon that you didn't use, just take a little wedge from the lemon and just pop that beside your bread. So now you've got pretty much the whole dish, and the last thing we're going to do is just take a little bit of paprika in your hand, and you don't need much for this, and just sprinkle over your prawns. And that just gives them a really, really nice look. And that's pretty much it. There's not really much more you can do with that. I'm actually going to lift the laptop up a little bit so you can see. That is your prawn cocktail. And that is ready to eat pretty much right now. So thank you guys for watching. Very simple dish to do. You can do it. Get great for a starter. I absolutely love prawns myself. So if you're a fan of seafood, you like prawns, you know, try using this and the manage roast together, and you're going to get something really worth making. It doesn't take long. It doesn't involve cooking, unless you're actually cooking your prawns from fresh, which that's fine. So I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Any likes, comments, and subscribers are appreciated. See you next time.